Once again, we are in Rome. There is a big event going on this weekend, especially tomorrow, Sunday, the 18th of May 2025. It is the inauguration of Pope Leo XIV. There will be many head of states here from different nations, including jet events from the United States of America. The men who came here just a few hours before, a day before Pope Francis died on the so-called Easter Sunday, will be back for the inauguration of the first American pontiff. The two beasts of Revelation chapter 13 have indeed become one in purpose. And as the Bible tells us in Revelation chapter 13, that the two of them will combine, and this is what is described as the dragon, and they will make war with the remnant of the seed of the woman. We are out here for one reason and one reason only. Not for the Pope, not so much to expose the Pope, but to pass out some books, literatures, to fish for some souls for Jesus Christ. That is the reason why we are out here at the top of the hill, and the Vatican is at the bottom. We have found many people up here, and so we decided to stop by and to hand out some precious, loud-cried material to some soul here who, as you can see, straight ahead of me, we have some foot soldiers handing out some materials. And down below you can see Rome. This is Rome, right down. We are on top of the hill. On top of the hill of the city on Seven Hill. Where's Brother John? This is such a joy to be out here and to hand out some precious handouts to souls that are here. The laborers are few, but there is a big harvest. No. Wanted to know if we were Jehovah's Witnesses. No Jehovah's Witnesses. No. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And we even have our professional tag on. And many people think that we are professional with those things on. And even the police got fooled by this. And basically what it says is free books. We have that written in 3 languages: English, Italian, and in French. It makes us look very, very professional indeed. Beautiful Rome from up the hill here. Vatican is right down below. has opened up the sky for us. It was rainy earlier, at least it started to, as we were on our way here. Then all of a sudden, boom, the sun came out to give us some times and the opportunity to hand out some precious materials. Beautiful place here, right on top of the hill. And we have been fortunate to meet some people up here. We did not intend to stop up here. We were actually trying to find a detour on our way back to, and then we came across this up here that I did not know was even here. And we saw a lot of people over there. There was some kind of wedding going on here, and so we took the opportunity to stop here and to hand out some materials. And fortunately, many have taken it, and we saw some that are even started, that have started to read it. It's a great day to do evangelistic outreach. We are circling around, making sure that we get everybody before we move on. We're gonna go downhill, back down to the Vatican. There are so many cars around, so what we are doing, we figured that those that have their cars parked here, there are at least residents here, and so we have lots of handouts in Italian that we have printed out that have precious information on them, and so we are leaving some on the windshield of the vehicle. And here in Rome, around the Vatican, it's very easy to hand those things out just by leaving them on their car, because there are so many cars out here. There's Brother John over there. And this is another handout we put on this vehicle here. And there are some folks coming from that direction. Brother John is making sure that they don't go anywhere without at least being offered a handout. And over here, they're getting ready to start some music, and people will be gathered here. But soon we will be heading back down the hill, as I mentioned a moment ago, because of the head of states that are here in Rome and who are here to attend the Pope inauguration tomorrow, Sunday the 18th of May 2025. Security is very tight. Places where you used to park your vehicles are no longer available, and because of that we had to take a detour. And it was while we were on that detour and we came up here trying to make a circle around the Vatican, and then that's how we found this park, this place here, and we've been able to hand out many precious materials. As I mentioned so many times before, we are not a ministry that just make videos on YouTube. We are a ministries that have taken the Gospel Commission, Matthew 28 verses 19 and 20, very seriously. We believe that the work will be done through aggressive evangelistic outreach. And doing videos, making videos on YouTube is one thing. Yes, you can reach people without a shadow of a doubt. But at the same time, one of the best effective way, it is Christ's method. And what was Christ's method? both the Bible and Spirit of Prophecy tells us in the book of Desire of Ages, Jesus left heaven and came on this earth. As you can hear behind me, the music is starting. Jesus left heaven and came to this earth to reach souls like you and I. And that is the reason why we are doing this work and have been doing this work. It is because we believe this is the most effective method, most effective way. It is Christ's way of reaching soul, mingling with the sinners, and that's how the work is going to be finished. And so we endeavor to do this work, but to go from one place to another and to do it, we need your continuous support. We have many plans, many goals to print out materials. Shaping those materials overseas are very expensive, and that is one of the reasons why our goal, our plan, the vision that we have is not just to have a printing press in Europe. It's not just to have one in America, but it is also to have one in Africa, which we will be heading to in a month and a half from now, where we can freely distribute those materials, print them and distribute them, and which will be very cost effective, because if we have to ship something in Africa, which we have received so many requests, now we don't have to do that because we spend more money on shipping than printing the books, or even in some cases buying the books. And so we are asking you to continue to support this ministry. Let us get involved in this work. Printing press, the way it started out, to make sure, like Wycliffe did, to print those materials, those books, like Great Controversy, in the common language of the people, to reach them for Jesus Christ. We thank you once again for your continuous support of this ministry. All right, we made it down here. We are at the Vatican at the moment. Right behind us is one of the entrances of the Vatican, to get to the Vatican. And right behind me here you can see some soldiers there, some of the guards, and over that way more security, the police. As you can see a bunch of nuns coming up towards me here. And here we are, the papacy. Right there. Mother of Harlot. This is exactly where the welcome ceremony, where you watch in the news. There was a lot of people here just last week after the election of Pope Leo XIV. This is St. Peter's Square, Mother of Harlot, right behind us, you can see. And on this big screen right here, some who could not see Pope Leo when he came out, see the balcony right over there. Nice. And right over here, those who could not see him from that balcony were able to see him from that big screen that they have here. And tomorrow there will be a lot of pilgrims here from all over. As you can see, they already have seats. Look at those seats that they have here. You see those chairs? They are preparing all of those for tomorrow for the Pope inauguration mass rather. And up here, the Pope will be standing right up there. And we can get a little closer to see this as we're coming up. Let me turn the camera around so you can see better. Right there. This is where the event is going to take place tomorrow. They're gonna have their diabolical gigantic mask here. You can see all the seats. And right up there, that balcony you see up there, that's where the new men of sin came out, Pope Leo the 14th. This is supposed to be the statue of Peter, the Saint Peter they call. And there will be thousands of people right here at the square for this event. Let's go up a little bit more. While I am filming this, we are handing out books, flyers to many pilgrims, and it has been very, very well received here. Once again, this is a closer shot right up there where my finger is pointing at that balcony. That's where the Pope came out and gave his speech after the conclave, after his selection. And right over here, right over there, tomorrow, this is where he'll be at. This will be packed like tomorrow. Remember, many of the head of states are already here. J.D. Vance, Prime Minister of Canada, many other dignitaries, royalties will be here.
See, everybody's running for it.
Going through some neighborhood and putting some flyers that we have printed out here in Rome. Some vehicles. Covering every angle. They have been able to pass out a lot of books and materials, flyers.
Grazie. Grazie.
Grazie.
Buonasera.
As Jesus says, the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. We were hoping to have more here with us, but cancellation at the last minute. Indeed, laborers are few. As we continue here today and tomorrow, we will be here as well on Sunday, especially for this event. Security will be tight, and we were hoping to have many more here with us, but some left at, or could not make it, I should say, for a reason or another. Hopefully next time. Remember, we have our camp meeting coming, and the second part of the camp meeting will be an aggressive evangelistic outreach. We will start from Portugal into Madrid, Spain. We'll spend some time there to distribute some materials. We'll spend some time in Barcelona. We'll head up to France, and if time permits, perhaps Switzerland and Luxembourg. Come back around to finish the tour. And we want to thank all those of you who are planning on joining us. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to fellowship with you. We'll share some more with you in a moment as we continue to hand out materials here and put them. You can see behind me there, those vehicles. We have materials there on those vehicles. We have handouts there on those vehicles, and people are still coming, gathering here, but we will be leaving this place soon. We want to thank you once again from the bottom of our heart for making a difference in the lives of many, even though you are not here physically to experience this, but with your contribution, yes, you are making an impact. And as we are told, you will never know how many people have been reached because of your support until you get to heaven. Then one day someone will come to you and say, thank you because of your support, because you were willing to make sacrifices. As a result of that, the gospel of Jesus Christ reached me, and by His grace I am here and will be able to say that it is by His grace all of us are here. We thank God once again for the opportunity He has given us.